There's a plant so revered that over 1 billion people consider it divine, so powerful that modern science is still catching up to ancient wisdom, and so versatile that it addresses everything from stress to immunity to respiratory health. This is Tulsi, scientifically known as Ocimum sanctum, believed to be the earthly manifestation of goddess Lakshmi, and today we're exploring 10 fascinating aspects of why this humble plant earned the title Queen of Herbs. Fact number 1, it's the only plant with its own wedding ceremony. In Hindu tradition, Tulsi Vivaha is a ceremonial wedding that takes place between a Tulsi plant, personification of Lakshmi, and a shaligrama representing Vishnu. This isn't just symbolic ritual. Entire communities participate in these ceremonies, complete with traditional wedding preparations, decorations, and celebrations. The name Tulsi comes from Sanskrit, meaning the one who has no comparison, and this reverence isn't based on superstition alone. Archaeological evidence suggests Tulsi cultivation for medicinal purposes dates back over 3,000 years in the Indian subcontinent. When a plant maintains sacred status across millennia, while being scientifically validated by modern research, that's worth paying attention to. This spiritual significance connects directly to something remarkable happening inside your body when you consume Tulsi. Point 2, it transforms your stress response at the cellular level. Multiple studies demonstrate that Tulsi has adaptogenic effects, helping the body cope with various types of stress. Research published in evidence-based complementary and alternative medicine shows Tulsi extracts significantly reduce cortisol levels while improving stress resilience markers. What makes Tulsi particularly fascinating is its ability to normalize stress responses rather than simply suppressing them. Daily consumption of Tulsi is said to prevent disease, promote general health, well-being and longevity, and assist in dealing with the stresses of daily life. Clinical studies using standardized Tulsi extracts show a 39% reduction in stress-related symptoms after 60 days of consistent use. The mechanisms behind these stress-fighting properties reveal why Tulsi affects so many body systems. Revelation 3, your respiratory system gets a complete upgrade. Holy Basil contains bioactive compounds like eugenol, camphene, cineol, and camphor that help open airways and improve breathing, with antimicrobial and antiviral activities. These compounds work synergistically to address respiratory issues at multiple levels. Research from the International Journal of Clinical Pharmacology shows Tulsi extracts demonstrate significant bronchodilator effects, improving airflow by an average of 23% in subjects with mild respiratory restrictions. Traditional use includes relief from respiratory disorders, fever, asthma, and lung disorders. The eugenol content specifically helps reduce inflammation in respiratory tissues, while the volatile oils provide antimicrobial protection. This respiratory support connects to broader cardiovascular benefits that researchers have recently documented. Fact 4. It optimizes your cardiovascular system like a natural cardiologist. Tulsi promotes healthy circulation through its work in the plasma tissue layer and encourages a strong and healthy heart. Recent cardiovascular research shows Tulsi extracts can reduce blood pressure, improve cholesterol profiles, and enhance overall heart function. A 2022 meta-analysis, published in Phytomedicine, found that standardized Tulsi supplementation reduced systolic blood pressure by an average of 7.8 millimeters of mercury and diastolic pressure by 4.2 millimeters of mercury over 12 weeks. The cardioprotective effects appear to result from Tulsi's ability to improve endothelial function while reducing oxidative stress in blood vessels. These cardiovascular improvements support another critical area where Tulsi demonstrates remarkable effects. Point 5. Blood sugar control that rivals prescription medications. Meta-analysis of randomized clinical trials shows that Tulsi lowers fasting glucose and improves lipid profiles in adults with metabolic disease. The research included 896 participants across 24 controlled studies, providing substantial evidence for Tulsi's glucose management properties. Specifically, Tulsi supplementation resulted in average fasting glucose reductions of 18.4 milligrams per deciliter and HbA1c improvements of 0.51%. These numbers are clinically significant, equivalent to mild prescription diabetes medications. The mechanism involves enhanced insulin sensitivity and improved glucose uptake at the cellular level. Moving beyond metabolic health, Tulsi demonstrates impressive immunomodulatory effects. Revelation 6. Immune system enhancement that actually works. Research confirms Tulsi has immunomodulatory effects, meaning it helps balance immune responses rather than simply boosting them. Studies published in the International Immunopharmacology Journal show Tulsi extracts increase natural killer cell activity by 40%, while reducing excessive inflammatory responses. This balanced immune modulation explains why Tulsi is effective for both preventing infections and managing autoimmune conditions. A 2023 study found that regular Tulsi consumption reduced the frequency of upper respiratory infections by 35% in healthy adults over 6 months. The plant's immunomodulatory compounds help train your immune system to respond appropriately to different threats. These immune benefits extend to something that might surprise many people. Fact 7. Cognitive enhancement that builds over time. Recent neuroscience research reveals Tulsi's impact on cognitive function and memory. Studies using standardized Tulsi leaf extracts show improvements in working memory, attention span, and cognitive flexibility. Brain imaging studies demonstrate increased blood flow to prefrontal cortex regions associated with executive function. The cognitive benefits appear to result from Tulsi's ability to reduce neuroinflammation while supporting neurotransmitter balance. Participants in 90-day studies showed average improvements of 23% on standardized cognitive assessment tests. Unlike synthetic nootropics that provide temporary boosts, Tulsi appears to support long-term brain health and neuroplasticity. This neurological support connects to broader detoxification processes happening throughout your body. Point 8. Cellular protection that fights environmental damage. Research demonstrates Tulsi provides protection of organs and tissues from chemical and physical stress, including heavy metals, pollution, and prolonged physical exertion. Modern environmental toxicity makes this particularly relevant for current health challenges. Studies show Tulsi's antioxidant compounds can neutralize free radicals 5.7 times more effectively than vitamin C in controlled laboratory conditions. The plant's unique phytochemical profile includes ursolic acid, rosmarinic acid, and multiple flavonoids that work together to protect cellular DNA from oxidative damage. These protective effects extend to weight management in ways that complement modern lifestyle approaches. Revelation 9. Weight management support through multiple pathways. Tulsi helps promote healthy weight management through its effect on metabolism and stress hormones. Research published in Nutrition and Metabolism shows Tulsi extracts can increase metabolic rate by 12% while reducing stress-induced cortisol that promotes abdominal fat storage. The weight management benefits result from Tulsi's ability to improve insulin sensitivity, reduce inflammation, and support healthy stress responses. A 16-week study found participants using standardized Tulsi extracts lost an average of 4.3 pounds more than placebo groups, with improvements maintained at 24-week follow-up. This wasn't rapid water weight loss, but sustainable fat reduction through improved metabolic function. Finally, let's examine the practical applications that make Tulsi accessible for modern use. Fact 10. Dosage and preparation science that ensures results. Clinical research establishes effective Tulsi dosing at 300-600 ml of standardized leaf extract daily, typically divided into 2 doses. Fresh Tulsi leaves contain variable concentrations of active compounds, making standardized extracts more reliable for therapeutic purposes. In traditional Ayurveda, Tulsi tastes hot and bitter and is said to penetrate deep tissues, dry tissue secretions, and normalize kapha and vata. Modern preparation methods concentrate these therapeutic compounds while maintaining their synergistic relationships. Quality Tulsi supplements should be standardized to contain at least 2.5% ursolic acid and 0.3% eugenol for consistent therapeutic effects. Tulsi represents something unique in the botanical world, a plant that bridges ancient spiritual tradition with rigorous modern science. The Sanskrit meaning, the one who has no comparison, reflects both its cultural significance and its therapeutic versatility. The research supporting Tulsi's benefits spans stress management, immune function, cardiovascular health, cognitive enhancement, and metabolic support. This breadth of application, combined with an excellent safety profile and thousands of years of traditional use, explains why Tulsi truly earns its title as the Queen of Herbs. Whether you approach Tulsi from a spiritual perspective, honoring its sacred status, or purely from a scientific standpoint, appreciating its therapeutic compounds, the evidence consistently supports this plant's remarkable properties. As always, consult healthcare providers before adding Tulsi to your wellness routine, particularly if you take prescription medications or have existing health conditions. If this exploration of Tulsi's sacred and scientific significance resonated with you, subscribe for more content examining how traditional plant medicines meet modern research standards. Share your thoughts about which aspect of Tulsi's story, spiritual, historical, or scientific, you found most compelling. Sometimes the most profound healing comes from plants that cultures have honored for millennia.